It depends on what community you're talking about. Like, can one belong to a digital community digitally? Probably. Um, can one belong? Here's the sense of, here's the thing, the word belonging, right? Why do people call themselves gamers? Because they have a sense of belonging to a particular game. Why do people call themselves Christians? Because they have a sense of belonging to Christ. When people begin to name themselves, to identify themselves, the belonging is already happening. So when we have folks that are calling themselves digital missionaries, when we have folks that are calling themselves online pastors, when we have folks that call themselves and other things, even other areas, like they call themselves YouTubers, they call themselves Twitch streamers, they call themselves gamer. There's all kinds of there's all kinds of ways that people are choosing to identify themselves that have nothing to do necessarily with physical proximity. And here's a really good example. My last name, Jason Morris, my last name is Morris. I belong to the Morris community, and I haven't been physically proximate to my dad, who was the last patriarch of the Morris line. When he's gone, then it'll be me, and then everything's going to blow up. Who knows? But I haven't been close to my dad, physically proximate to my dad, in a few months. Does that mean I'm no longer a Morris? No, I still consider myself belonging to the community, to the family of Morris. When- And that doesn't mean that we don't want to get together. Of course we do. Fine. But you know what I am doing a whole lot more often than seeing him physically, proximately? We're texting all the time. We talk. Now, if you took those tools away from us, would we have more or less community? My gut tells me that we would have less. And that is exactly what we're trying to say here. The church can be enhanced, expressed, magnified, and deepened with digital connections. In fact, they can, most people today, they start romantic relationships digitally. And then, yeah, they want to get together. Sure, fine. At some point, there's a meetup. But does it have to happen every day? Does it have to happen every month, every week? All of those things depend upon the depth of connection that one has. Can I belong? Yes. Like I've been watching, there's this game that I play, Marvel Contest of Champions, I've been playing it for 10 years. They're on their 10th year anniversary. Been playing that game for 10 years. And I'm watching the Twitch stream today. I consider myself, that's the only game I play, you know, I don't consider myself an avid gamer, but I play this game. My whole family knows I play this game because they see me on it, right? I'm watching the Twitch stream. There's a whole community there. I've never seen any of these guys physically. A couple of weeks ago, the guy, one of the famous YouTubers on the game was in Austin, and I almost went to see him, but I couldn't because I had other things going on, and I wanted to, and we DM'd each other back and forth, and I looked him up and all that kind of stuff. It's one of those things where am I not, because I didn't show up to his meetup, am I not a part of that community? Well, of course I am. I think this dichotomy is actually kind of silly because we express community digitally all the time and we don't even think about it. What if we were to think about it? What if we were to leverage it? Now we've got something. Now we've got something we could leverage for the gospel. And that is the whole point of being a digital missionary. It's looking at the tools you have and using them for what Jesus told us to do.